If you're trying to lose fat, but you're starving, the truth is you're probably looking in the wrong aisles here at Costco. Costco is packed with low-calorie, high-protein foods that's gonna make your fat loss journey 10 times easier if you know where to look. Today, I'm gonna be breaking down new Costco high-protein food finds for 2025. I'm gonna break down the calories, the macros, the taste, the texture, and my honest review of what actually tastes good and what doesn't. Stick around to the end because I'm gonna show you the #1 most underrated Costco food you're gonna grab that nobody ever talks about. So let's start it off. All right guys, one of the newest items here is the bienne. This is the roasted edamame with Himalayan pink salt. One, this is a vegetable. You're getting a plant protein source. If you're vegan specifically, this is an awesome high protein grab. It's 130 calories, 13 grams of protein. If you guys are looking at the specific oil it's cooked in, this is made with avocado oil. Only 4 net carbs, plant-based, and it's a good source of fiber. Anything with vegetables are generally a good source of fiber to help reduce overall mortality. Diseases, one of the newest items here, 18-ounce bag for $7.99. So this one is actually really much a steal here at Costco. I think the taste and texture, because it's covered in Himalayan pink salt, it's a little salty, but generally anything with edamame tastes better with like salt, pepper. Don't you eat edamame?
Yeah, I like edamame.
You add salt to it, right? Don't you? You don't add salt to it? Or you just eat it plain?
No, I add lemon salt.
All right, so lemon, salt, pepper, kick it up a notch. Tastes good every single time. I think that's one of the basic ways to have edamame, or just top them on top of your salads. All right, so technically one of the newest protein bars besides the Kirkland, the Pure Protein, is the Built Puff bars. Oh, they also have the Robert Irvine. So this one's a really good one. I like this for the texture and the flavor. So inside, it's a marshmallow-like texture. If you remember Mounds back in the day, similar to that. Chocolate on the outside, 2 different flavors. So you have coconut, brownie batter, you're getting 7 of each. It's a mix of collagen and hydrolyzed whey isolate. I wouldn't use it for an everyday thing. This is just a supplement, maybe like once in a while. And each serving is 140 calories. You're getting 17 grams of protein. This bar, like I said, out of the Costco bars you're gonna grab, this is one of the newest ones here. You're getting a 14 count. $19.99. I think it's a little more pricier. Best ways I would use this is if you don't like the texture of the flavor itself, you can always freeze these, get that nice cold texture and nice soft texture in the middle still somewhat. Throw this in the microwave for a few seconds, so like 10 to 15 seconds, get that nice melt flavor to it. With low calorie, high protein ice cream like Nick's, Halo Top are usually the best ones. If you don't like protein bars, to kind of add some flavor. Protein bars are supposed to be a supplement in your day if you can't hit your protein intake, and that's the best case scenario. I would use these. This is probably one of the pricier bars here, but you get what you get, and they're better than the regular candy bars or the regular Mounds. So essentially this isn't higher in protein, but I like this brand. I like the flavor. I like the fact that it's also loads of peanut butter all in one. It's kind of like dupe or a knockoff to the Reese's Pieces, or like the square little Reese's. So this is the Skinny Dip dark chocolate peanut butter cups. It's also minimal in added sugar, so it's only 2 grams of added sugar if you have a sweet tooth. 2 grams of protein, it has 3 grams of fiber. Best part is also, if you're not a fan of like the artificial sweeteners because of the aftertaste, generally doesn't have any of that. It's 80 calories per serving, per cup, pre-portioned out. If you want an alternative to Reese's, because we all know we love Reese's, who doesn't love Reese's? And it's coming around Halloween time. Snag one of these. These taste really good. You can always melt these too in the microwave for a few seconds. Melty peanut butter flavor inside. And then best case scenario, if you're having s'mores, an outside barbecue, add this, even better on the graham crackers. Skinny Dip is $13.49 for the bag. It's not bad per pound. It's okay. And then if we actually move over here, like I said, another low calorie one. So this could be an alternative to the Snickers bar. This is the Unreal Dark Chocolate Caramel Nougat bars. This is one of the newer options here. They usually have the coconut flavored ones inside, but today they have the peanut butter caramel nougat bars here. Everything's peanut butter coated. 90 calories for each bar. This is 2 grams of protein, so it's less added sugar than your general regular Snickers bar, unless you get the Snickers protein bars, but they don't have those here. So 90 calories per serving, 2 grams of protein. This one's selling out too because we have the asterisk. So it's $14.89 for each package here. So if you guys have a sweet tooth, you're craving sweets, this is it. All right guys, so if we're picking protein shakes here, I will say between this specific brand, we have Nuri. Nuri is kind of similar to like the Fairlife's, but it has a thinner consistency similar to like a Yoo-hoo. It's just less sweet. 2 different flavors. Technically we have 3 now. Woohoo. We have chocolate. So you're getting a 12 pack for $19.99, which really isn't bad. It comes in an aluminum can, 30 grams of protein per can, 150 calories. The best part, it's ultra filtered milk, so it's gonna be a little bit easier in your digestive system. 10 vitamins and minerals. It's lactose free, 150 calories, only 1.5 grams of saturated fat for me. I always try to minimize saturated fat and added sugars as much as I can. If I hit my calories and my protein and then my fats, my carbs for the day. The only thing is it's ultra filtered skim milk. So that's the first ingredient. So that's what it predominantly has. So there's 2 different flavors. We have chocolate. Chocolate, I mean, I wouldn't throw chocolate in my cereals. God forbid. I would throw the vanillas because the vanillas, I mean, with the cereals, probably gonna taste way better. It's kind of like throwing the Fairlifes in your cereals to kick it up a notch with the protein. You throw the vanillas in the morning, my protein cereals, or you could just make this as a regular low calorie, high protein smoothie. That's the second one. Same thing, they're all actually the same price. This is the newest flavor though. So we have the Nuri Ultra Filter Milkshake. This is strawberry. This one tastes good. It's not as sweet as, like I said, a Yoo-hoo. It's just strawberry flavor. Best case scenario, in the morning in your protein shakes, or I usually tend to grab coffee, like a Dunkin' coffee, and then I add some ice, add some stevia because it doesn't have enough sugar in it, and I like sweeten it up. And then I grab one of the Nuri protein shakes or Fairlifes, and then I use that as a creamer. So that's a good, easy, low calorie, high protein, quick like protein shake in between lunch, in between dinner if you're starving all day.
And if they tired of the vanilla and the chocolate, they could.
Yeah, I mean, all right, so if you're tired of the chocolate and the vanilla, even though these are, I mean, chocolate is one of the newest flavors, I mean, out of Nuri. This is the 3rd newest flavor. It's the strawberry. Grab it while you can. Use it as a creamer, use it in the morning, use it everywhere you can. Throw it in your bathtub. This isn't specifically higher in protein, but this is a well-known brand that's lower in calorie. It's gonna give you a lot more food volume to help satiate you for longer. So Lesser Evil has their new product out. Comes in 3 different bags, 3 different flavors. So you're getting 10 bags of each. Crunchy cheese mousse is the cheddar. You're getting onion, so kind of similar to like sour cream and onion chips. Then you're just getting regular cheddar flavor here. If you're looking for anything made with avocado oil, this is one of the best options to choose. And this is one of their newest products here. Each bag is only 100 calories, 1 gram of protein. Like I said, it's not super high in protein, but you're using this on the side for your turkey sandwiches, for your chicken wraps, because it's just a higher volume food. So it's gonna help fill you up versus getting Doritos in a bag, because those generally add up to around like 150 to 200 calories a bag, depending on the bag you get. Good, awesome new product here. This one is $16.89. So it comes out to 30 bags in total for 16 bucks, a little over 16 bucks, which it's not bad. This one on the pricier side, but if you want to save calories, you want to look great all year round, and you want something to add on the side for your sandwiches, this is a really good, awesome product. If you guys are into eggs, we have something amazing here. We have the next best thing, quail eggs. These are brewed in soy sauce. They're ready to eat. They're all pre-portioned out. So you're getting a little tiny smackers of them, so you can just snack as you go. For 7 stewed quail eggs is 110 calories, 8 grams of protein. It's only 2 grams of added sugar, 2 grams of saturated fat. Best case scenario is really, you can grab these individually and just throw them in your pocket as a quick, easy snack on the go. Generally have this one, or they have the cooked salted duck egg. If you're not into quail eggs, they have these duck eggs. It's 130 calories with 9 grams. The only thing I would really probably watch out for is sodium intake, but essentially if you're very physically active, you have no pre-existing medical conditions, probably on the safer side. This one, 0 grams of added sugar, half the product I can't translate, but thank God we have half the product in English. 3 grams of saturated fat. So these are the top 2 newest products here at Costco. For the convenience, if you don't like regular eggs and you're trying to get into eggs, try these out. Don't add any salt though. Quail eggs here at the snack yards are $7.89 for the bag. Cooked salted duck eggs by Yuri, if I'm pronouncing that right, $8.69. These are some of the newest products here. Mom almost just fell over the trash can. It's okay, she's still there because we're still recording. All right, so guys, if you're used to making protein pancakes in the morning or you just don't want to make it anymore.
I almost fell in the trash can.
Yeah, we would have had to go digging for you. All right, guys, so if you're used to making protein pancakes in the morning or you just don't want to do it anymore, this is already prepared. This is the Kodak Power Cakes. This is whole wheat flour comes in. The only thing you really essentially do with these is you could just mix this with water. I would up the protein a little bit by either grabbing some of the protein shakes like the Nuris or the Fairlifes. You mix that together, thicker consistency. I think these taste pretty good. It's supposed to be buttermilk pancakes. When you add the water though, it doesn't come out nearly as good versus like the almond milk or the Nuri shakes or the Fairlifes. Each serving is 220 calories, 0.5 grams of saturated fat, only 3 grams of added sugar, 15 grams of protein, 100% grain wheat flour, grain oat flour. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Thank you. So if you guys are not, or you don't want to make your own protein pancakes in the morning and you want something easier and more convenient, these ones, and they're $4 off, comes out to $8.99, best case scenarios. As soon as you're done making this with whatever ingredients you do decide to add, because they come out thick and fluffy, grab some sugar-free syrup like the Walden Farms pancake syrup, or just grab the maple syrup. Sugar-free comes out even better. Top them with the Kirkland wild blueberries, some apples, make a low-calorie, high-protein breakfast in the morning. That's what I normally do. This is a really popular thing at Costco, Kirkland. Their brand is the breakfast sandwich. They have, this one comes on a croissant. It has apple, smoked bacon, egg, and cheese. This one I wouldn't predominantly use because it's 390 calories per sandwich, 19 grams of protein, 4 grams of added sugar, which is good, but saturated fat's a little bit higher than I usually go for. The Kirkland breakfast sandwich, you're getting an 8 count for $16.49. If I see the Reds breakfast sandwiches, which I don't, that's a really good alternative. But because I don't, we can essentially have 2 sandwiches in the morning versus the Kirkland breakfast sandwich. So, or we can have a burrito. So like for instance, if I can grab this, Reds breakfast burrito. If you have the Reds egg which sandwich, that would be probably the best case scenario. But I would choose this one instead because this one's turkey, cheese, egg, all in one, but it's a wrap this time. It's 330 calories, 18 grams of protein. You're getting about 50 to 60 calories less for the Kirkland. So once you swap this out for the Kirklands, you can essentially have more fruit on the side. You can have low-calorie turkey sausage on the side instead of just eating the Kirkland breakfast sandwich on itself. If I want something quick, easy, and convenient for a breakfast sandwich, or burrito, this is gonna be one of the top picks. 330 calories, 6 grams of saturated fat, less than the Kirkland, 1 gram added sugar, 3 grams less of the Kirkland, 18 grams of protein. And then we're getting the Reds burrito, 10 of them, $15.69. This isn't essentially higher in protein, but it's a low-calorie, high-volume food to help satiate you guys for long. It's the Pure Vita. This is the mixed vegetables. This is the best case scenario. These are really good for stir fries or meal prepping. If you don't want to grab each individual vegetable itself, pay a little bit more, and sometimes those fresh vegetables tend to go bad or they don't preserve their nutrients as well as the frozen ones, because usually frozen, it's frozen at peak freshness, so it tends to preserve its nutrients a lot better. You're getting a mix of 5 different vegetables in one, so you're getting asparagus, mushrooms, yellow squash, orange carrots, and red onions, all tossed in extra virgin olive oil. Add some pink Himalayan salt. So if you don't want to individually grab each portion out, each vegetable in the fresh section, and you want this to last a little bit longer, I would essentially go for the Pure Vitas. This is a really good brand, or the Normandy vegetables, either which way. A 4-pound bag for $15.99. So you're gonna save a lot of money. You're gonna save a lot more time. These ones come out really good. Best case scenario, the way I would do this, I would defrost it a little bit in the microwave. What's going on? Oh, do you really? What's going on? I would introduce myself. I mean, well, I know you're busy. All right, guys, the way I would do this is kind of defrost this. Depends on how frozen you grab it out of your freezer. Goes in the microwave for a few seconds, defrost it, and then mix this with your chicken breasts. Tenderloins tend to be the leanest. If you're picking ground beef, anything obviously 97 to 99% lean, or lean ground turkey. So they have the butterball ground turkey. Grab that, mix that together, make an awesome low-calorie, high-protein dinner for you, your friends, your family. But essentially, you really want it for you. Bubba Burgers are a really popular brand nationwide around all stores. Great, it's perfect. But the best part is we have Bubba Burgers here, but now this time we have the chicken Bubba Burgers, which I essentially like. I generally go for chicken, lean ground turkey, especially for dieting, for a low-calorie, high-protein Costco haul like this one. That's what you want to do. So we have the chicken burgers made from all natural chicken. Best part, it's 130 calories, 20 grams of protein per patty, 1 gram of saturated fat, 0 grams of sugar, which is essentially amazing. It's just chicken, salt, and rosemary extract. So if you don't know how to flavor, if you don't want to season it yourself, it's already pre-seasoned, 95% lean, only 5% fat. We're getting the pack of Bubba Burgers, 4 pounds for $16.49. And best case scenarios, I take this, I grab the thyme bread or Martin's roll. That's probably the lowest calorie roll you're gonna find if you're making a barbecue for lunch or for dinner for you and your family. Grab some ketchup, sriracha, hot sauce, G-Hue sauce. They make really good low-calorie sauces like barbecue sauce, Thai chili, and barbecue. Grilling, if you're barbecuing for you, your family, your friends, whoever's coming over, whatever family members you still have left over to find. Chicken Bubba Burgers, new Costco find here. We're making sandwiches, a really good popular brand. Turkey sandwiches, and then best case scenarios, you grab low-fat or fat-free cheese. This is the Dietz and Watson. So you're getting 3 9-ounce packs coming at $18.99. So this one's generally gonna be marked a little bit more than the usual because it says organic. So essentially all you're getting is turkey breast, water, sea salt, and just vinegar just to preserve it, just so it lasts longer. Vacuum sealed. You grab as many as you need. Grab the thyme bread with some provolone cheese, balsamic, light olive oil. Olive oil can be very calorically dense. And then you could add your favorite seasoning like salt, pepper. What's going on? And then you could add your favorite seasonings like salt, pepper, garlic. Cut it in half, you got an awesome low-calorie, high-protein sandwich. Dietz and Watson is one of my favorites as far as turkey slices go that's already conveniently prepared. Each one is vacuum sealed. Open each individual one and grab as many as you need and put them just back in the fridge. It comes out to 50 calories per serving, so 2 ounces, 11 grams of protein. Next awesome new product here is the fresh additions. Usually they have the chicken bites, the steak bites. They have something new here. They have the kebabs. Apparently they're making everything new. Uncooked, seasoned, so you're getting salt, pepper, you're getting celery, vinegar, just preserve it a little bit longer. For the grilling experience, because it already comes on the skewer, you would throw this on the barbecue for about 7 to 10 minutes, depending on the internal temp. Or you could just throw this in the air fryer about 400 degrees, 6 to 10 minutes, a little bit longer for that nice crisp taste to it. Essentially, I would just add peppers, onions, mushrooms, but each skewer here, because this is one of the newer ones here, it's 100 calories, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, 13 grams of protein. Fresh additions, you did it again. Because it comes uncooked, I think essentially it makes it a little bit better because you could just cook it to your temperature or how you want it. This one's selling out fast. So 8 skewers, $19.99. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but you get what you pay for sometimes. You're definitely getting what you're paying for sometimes.
Can they make gyro, lamb gyro?
Oh yeah.
With the tzatziki sauce?
Isn't it gyro? It's gyro. So you can make gyros. Grab the pita bread. They have the lavish breads. You could do a quick roll up. Tzatziki sauce, you grab some low fat or fat free yogurt. You grab the Kirkland Greek yogurt, make your own low calorie sauce. As soon as you're done with the skewer, just top them on top of your salads for the quick and ease and convenience for you.
Can they tell us what they call it? Gyro or gyro?
As far as seafood goes, this is one of the newer options here. Guys, we have the fresh Wild Haddock filet. This is a lean white fish. I think between this one and tilapia is probably one of the leanest ones you're gonna grab here. Or they have flounder, but I think this one tastes a little bit essentially better. And it's less fishy than the salmon or the mackerel that when you cook it, 90 to 100 calories with 20 to 25 grams of protein estimated. The best part, it's a firm, flaky fish when cooked, slightly mild flavor to it, slightly sweet as well. It's $11.99 per pound. It's, that's cheap. What do you think, that's cheap? $11.99 per pound?
Yeah, it's a good fish.
All right, so we're gonna essentially rate it as good because haddock is a good lean white fish. $11.99, so this one in particular comes out to a total of $23.86. Best case scenarios, I grab this with the Normandy vegetables on the side or the Pura Vita. Keep it minimal in calories, higher in food volume. Baked potato, because baked potato is a high satiating food you're gonna grab. But this, as far as seafood goes, haddock is one of the top fishes to grab, especially if you're on a cut or a diet. All right, guys, next awesome fish here that's new is the fresh wild Atlantic halibut fillet. I like this because this is a cross between the sea bass and the cod. Firm, meaty texture to it. I mean, hopefully you're cooking it right. This comes out to $24.99 per pound. It's a little more pricier than your usual fish here. Halibut, and the one I just mentioned previously, is usually the leaner types of fish. Same way, bake it, grill it, broil it. Nice sweet texture to it. Comes out meaty, so it's gonna help fill you up a little bit longer as well. Best options I would choose as far as picking a fish for meal prep, for dieting, or for the convenience of it. Anything loin or sirloin, so the beef loin tenderloin here, you guys, this is the fillet. It's a firm, meaty texture flavor to it. I would cook it to medium rare just to keep its moisture, to keep its texture as well. Because it has less marbling, it's gonna contain less fat, so it's gonna be less calorically dense than your average ribeye, strip, or Wagyu. This Wagyu is like, you can see all that marbling. It's because it's a lot more fat versus this. $21.99 per pound here at Costco. If I'm choosing steaks, it's either gonna be filet mignon or the sirloin. Keep it minimal in calories. Around 100 grams is generally around 250 calories with about 17 to 25 grams of protein. Cook in the pan, grill it, add some baked potato on the side, add sweet potato, the Normandy vegetables, the Pura Vita, keep it minimal in calories and higher in food volume. But if you want something that's higher in iron, B12 vitamins, steak, chicken, these are your best options here. And for the price, $21.99 per pound, that's not bad.
How many people it feeds?
This one's gonna feed probably a family.
Huh?
This one's gonna feed a family. No, honestly, comparing this to the Wagyu, you can get like 3 of these and they'd be less than the Wagyu because the Wagyu is $59.99 per pound. This is $21.99 per pound. So if you're gonna choose a steak on your diet, this is what you're gonna wanna go with. One of the options.
What?
One of the
Say
options.
it again.
No. Two new cool products. So first one is the Amy Lu chicken crumbles. This comes with the mango sauce on the side. Mango sauce on the side is very cool because it's less calorically dense. It's 25 calories per serving. Meanwhile, the chicken crumbles, 85 grams, 150 calories with 13 grams. This one is essentially just chicken. You have some onions, some seasoning like salt, rosemary extract. Essentially what you want to do with this is you grab one of these. You can throw these on the flatbreads, like the lavish flatbreads, top these on top of your salads, or you can make an awesome low calorie, high protein taco for Taco Tuesday with these. And then you grab the Mission Carb Balanced Flour Tortillas. That's the best case scenario. This is one of their newest products here. It's the Crumble Kit, $13.99. And then if I move a little bit down more, if you're really into breakfast, they have the Amy Lu, this one's open. Thank God, I think people are trying it out. Amy Lu Maple Chicken Patties here. If you're making breakfast in the morning, if you want something quick, easy, convenient with a side of eggs, your toast, Columbus turkey bacon, and you get that nice sweet flavor from the maple. You get some spices, 160 calories for 2 pieces, 14 grams of protein, 3 grams of added sugar, 2 grams of saturated fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, $12.99 for the box here. You want something ease for the convenience of it. This is a really good, awesome new product from Amy Lu. All right, guys, because you stuck around to the end, I'm gonna tell you one of my best sources for any type of carbohydrate to help fuel your workouts and for fiber. This is really underrated. So we have the Goya black beans. This one has a soft, nutty texture to it. Best case scenarios, right before your workout, you can add this chicken black beans for a slow digesting energy source to help fuel your workouts. Usually when I supplement with the black beans versus like a different carbohydrate source, I noticed the difference beneficially. And because black beans specifically have the highest insoluble fiber, that's gonna help with your digestive health as well. So it's gonna help with your bowel movements. Each serving is 130 calories, 8 grams of protein. If you mix this one with rice, you're gonna get a complete protein source because it doesn't contain all 9 essential amino acids. But if you mix this with rice, it does. Add some sugar-free sauce, either the G-Hughes hot sauce or sriracha, and the Goya black beans, 8 of them, for $7.99, so $1.03 per pound. You're saving a lot of money. Usually the cans generally tend to stick around $1 to $2, but here, $1 flat, 3 cents more. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Go, what are you gonna do?
Even if you took this,
Yeah.
okay, put it in a pot, rinse it, add in
Oh, you rinse it? I just throw it as it is.
No, I
Why do you have to
rather
rinse it?
because it's sitting in the can
Isn't
for
that
long.
its own sauce?
I know, but I don't like it because it's sitting in the can for long. So I rinse it, put no water, and flavor it with oregano, salt, garlic, onion, and I don't know if I missed anything.
No, you did. You missed a few things, Mom. The big takeaway is Costco has tons of high protein, low calorie foods to help you hit your fitness goals. And if you guys still need help, sign up to my online coaching app below. I'm gonna get you there in 90 days for customized nutrition and meal training program, only for a limited time. And I'll see you there.